My name is Chris MacDonald, and I have had my cochlear implant now for 8 years. A bit about my family history. It's an hereditary deafness, but none of us are born deaf, and it does seem to affect more females than males. And in my case, I was 27 when I needed to wear hearing aids, and I wore a Widex hearing aid for many years. My daughter's hearing deteriorated before mine, and she had a cochlear implant, and that inspired me to come for assessment at the age of 61. And indeed, they said I would fit all the criteria to have a cochlear implant, and I was under the care of Mr. Pringle and the team here, who I found so helpful and so reassuring. And although it was daunting, they just put me at my ease, really. And anyway, off I went in August 2008 to Queen Alexandra Hospital in Cosham and had my operation. And Mr. Pringle came to see me the next day and took the bandage off, which was a great relief. That isn't very pleasant, but you just have to put up with it. And I stayed there for 2 nights and came home. And then I just carried on, really. And I actually, after 4 weeks, went back to work for 2 more weeks before my switch on. And the switch on, I didn't hear speech at all. I just heard beeps. This was really for the first week or so. And then gradually, more speech came. And then after 2 weeks, I was hearing speech quite well. What I used to do, I used to listen to the 6 o'clock news, and then I perhaps wouldn't get much of that at all. And then I'd listen to the news again at 10 o'clock. And then I found as the week progressed, I was picking up far more of the speech. After about a year, about 18 months, it plateaued, if you like, and I was really delighted with what I was hearing. And family situations became much more pleasant because I could join in the conversations and I could hear my grandchildren. And now we have a situation, I'm now 70, and several of our friends are developing hearing problems. And in social situations now, I sometimes hear better than they do, which I find quite hilarious, actually. But all in all, it has just been a miracle for me. And I am so pleased I had one. I've never once, for one moment, regretted having the operation. And I would urge anyone going through the process to go for it, because you have nothing to lose, and hopefully you will have a great deal to gain.